Explain this to me, right? Explain to me why Scottish school holidays are a bit of a washout. Right? It's been alright this year, but it's been a bit of a washout.
Okay, good morning. Happy Thursday. How y'all doing? Listen, let's get down to business. Listen, please tell me that y'all have seen that black man, that Scottish black man on your FYP. I think his tag is Starboy Fitness. Listen, please tell me you've seen him. Listen, let me say this. I have no idea what that man is saying. I have no idea what that man is saying because of his accent. It's so thick. And I get it because he's Scottish. I get it. And I'm going to be honest. I don't care what he's talking about. I don't care what he is saying. Because when I tell you, just looking at him saying whatever he's saying is good enough for me. Because I'm going to tell you something. With the way his face look and that accent is enough to melt your drawers off.
Good morning. Hey, hi, hello. Woke up to my whole For You page full of our Scottish cousins. We got cousins in Scotland. Y'all, we got Scottish cousins. Accent thick as fuck. Is y'all For You page also filled with y'all black Scottish cousins?
We have a love affair to report on, and this love affair looks like it's been happening. It's 48 hours old, and this love affair is between Black Americans and the Black Scottish people. Ever since Black Americans discovered that Black Scottish people exist, there's just a lot of flirting and blushing, and because they didn't know that these people really exist. But to be specific, the Scottish men, their accents, a lot of our sisters are saying that they can't help it but fall 6 feet under. Yeah. How are you, my people? Yeah. Yes, I do hope that from wherever you are watching this from, God has protected you, and hopefully He's preserving you as always. Thank you to all of you that support me on here, and my members, a big shout out to you guys. You do me amazing. We have a love affair to narrate. So far things are going well. It's like the introduction part, and these two are getting to know each other, and it looks like it's all love. Yeah, I don't know how it will go, but as this love story is unfolding, I thought it is important to open it to you guys so you see for yourself. We are going to look at some of the reactions from both the Black Scots and the Black Americans, what they think. And yeah, y'all will let me know if you knew they are Black Scots as well, and if you are falling in love as well, because I have majority of a Black American audience. I feel like, why would I cheat you on this? Let's watch. We'll come back and talk about it. Just do me a favor, like the video, share it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I will be back.
Explain this to me, right? Explain to me why Scottish school holidays are a bit of a
I need this in a book. I need this in a book ASAP. I don't know who writing the book. I don't know who need some type of content or idea or plot. I need this. I need me a black Scottish man in the Highlands book. And I need the FMC. I need a thick black woman with a nice big Scottish man. Make it happen.
Guys, the entertainment on that last post in the last 24 hours has been crazy. But welcome to Black Scottish TikTok. I'm a slow down so that y'all can understand me. My new transatlantic followers are having a hard time following along, at least that's what they're saying in the comments. So, let me answer some frequently asked questions. Number one, yes, I am black. Yes, I am Scottish. I am not Sassenach. I am not Irish. I am not Welsh. 43 years born and raised in Scotland. 100% Scotch beef right here. Anyway, I'm not sure how this got to America, me complaining about the weather. But welcome. Black Scottish TikTok isn't just me either. There's a number of Black Scottish creators, so I'm going to tag some. You can blow up their comment section as well, because the love from the US has been crazy. I'm going to accept Black Jamie. I've never actually seen Outlander. Don't cancel me for that. But if BookTok decide I'm Black Jamie, the film rights, the book deals, I'll take them all. One thing I will ask, if you're looking for audiobooks, I'll read any story for the right price. Drop your price in the comments. I'll read the Gruffalo, and you can record that and use that as a bedtime story. But I hope everyone has a great day. At the end of the video, I said catchies, not catchies. It's catchy, as in catch you later. That's a welcoming and a goodbye greeting in Glasgow. So, as we say in Glasgow, catchies.
With the way his face look and that accent is enough to melt your drawers off. Starboy Fitness. This is the first time I seen a black Scottish man on TikTok. And I need more of y'all to get on TikTok. Because when I tell you, your accent is melting my drawers. Okay, bye.
Honestly, like the best part of us Black Americans discovering Black Scottish people that is most amazing to me is that we can finally put on front and center that our education system sucks. Baby, we did not know about y'all. Let me tell you something. I am learning so much right now. I've never wanted to go to Glasgow, whatever. I want to go. Like, it seems so lit over there. Everybody seems like they're just enjoying themselves. And like, we're over here stressed, baby. Do y'all know why we're stressed? I don't know if y'all see our news. There's this big orange guy. Like, we are stressing. And I gotta tell you, seeing y'all over there in Scotland, it's giving frolic. It's giving, we need to go over there. Like, I'm straight up hating. Like, yes, we have a million questions. What is the food like? I mean, like, where do y'all go and hang out? Like, we know nothing. Please tell us more. Like, I'm following every single person I see. Like, I'm like, please come pick us up. It's ghetto here.
I got a few questions. Number one, what type of food do y'all got over there? Y'all got like black-owned restaurants? Do y'all got black-owned businesses?
We do have Afro-Caribbean grocers. So because majority of us are African and Caribbean, it means that we're eating food from our traditional like countries and stuff. So I'm Nigerian, so I'm eating my jollof rice, I'm eating my panda jam, I'm eating my goosey and stuff. As such, we don't necessarily eat like unseasoned white foods. You're also eating things from other countries as well. You can obviously get Chinese food, you can get like South Asian food and stuff, but majority of people, black Scottish people, are eating food from their home country. So we're not here fighting for our lives either. And then with like black owned businesses and restaurants and stuff, yeah, we have so many. We have so many. So you do have like your nail tech, your hair tech, your wig tech, your braiding shops, all of that we've got. So services, you got your skincare specialist, all of that we've got, your nutritionist, your therapist. I've got that therapist actually. So yeah, we have that in bountiful supply. With regards to like restaurants as well, again, because majority of us are from African and Caribbean countries, you're just majorly going to find African and Caribbean restaurants. But yes, we do have them. I saw a comment actually about someone asking if we own land. The way that we own land here is not the same way as Americans own land, so the process is a little bit different. But yes, we do have people who own land and who own plots of land as well. And then regards to like actual like commercial services, yes, we do have black owned businesses in that sense as well. My dad's actually an accountant. He's got his own accounting firm. You've got people who are like real estate developers. You've got people who are doing all sorts. You've got your influencers and stuff like that as well, and they're all black and Scottish. So yes, we are thriving and we're excelling.
Number two, what the housing market over there looking like? I'm in the United States military, so I got a VA loan. Can I use my VA loan over there?
You cannot use your loan in order to get housing here. We have a completely different system, completely different networks, completely different government, completely different laws. Well, completely different country from America. So no, you cannot transfer anything like that. No, that's just not something that you can do at all. No. But in regards to housing, shambolic, just shambolic.
Number three, what is the dating scene over there like?
Dating scene is a little bit scary, and the reason I say this is just because Scotland is quite small, and we only have a couple of cities, so everyone sort of knows each other. Everyone sort of knows each other, or you'll know someone that knows someone that knows someone. So everyone's sort of connected in that sense. As such, trying to find someone who hasn't been with your friends or, you know, isn't trash or anything like that is a little bit difficult. Definitely, obviously, if you're coming from America over here, you can 100% find the love of your life. But for people who are living in Scotland and they're black, yeah.
Ooh, do y'all have y'all own Michael Jordan? Who's your LeBron?
We don't have our own Michael Jordan or LeBron. Basketball isn't just that big up here in Scotland at all. It's more sort of football. That's the bigger sort of sport. So football being soccer. in your ends. You know, we don't really I think the only person that I can think that comes to my mind is Kieran Achara, and he sort of, I don't know if he played for America or if it was for Canada. He played for Toronto, I think. But apart from that, basketball is just not a huge thing here. But we do have amazing sports people and ballers who are doing their thing.
What the swag over there like? Like, what's that drip? What how y'all dressing over there?
The drip and our dressing, we are clad in coats and jackets like 24/7. That's just because it's absolutely freezing up here in Scotland. Because we're so close to the Arctic, it means that, like, obviously colder winds are coming down our way. As such, everything is freezing. It's freezing. It is freezing. We're actually in the middle of a heat wave just now, believe it or not. But apart from that, you're just, yeah, you're just in jackets all the time.
What is the club scene like? Do y'all line dance? Y'all like to dance? Cause we got our own dances. Do y'all got y'all own dances?
Yeah, we've got your Afrobeats, your piano playing in the club. You've got your rap as well, obviously. You've got your drill from down south. You've got your UK rappers coming up as well, your Afro swing coming up too. But yeah, we don't necessarily sort of line dance. Oh, actually no, in school you sort of learn how to do Cayley dancing, and you learn how to sort of do the specific Scottish dancing. Every kid has to do that. Every single kid has to do that in, you know, physical education. That's RPE classes in secondary and high school. And you sort of only do Cayley dancing at like white Scottish parties and like white weddings. You don't really do anything like that in a club or, you know, at a bar. We're just dancing like your regular African and Afrobeats and piano sort of trends. And obviously your dance hall comes on as well, your calypso comes on, your soca comes on. Yeah, that's really it.
What y'all slang words? That's what's some of y'all slang words over there?
We don't have specific slang. We do have certain ways of saying specific things, but it really just differs from person to person, the way that they speak. Obviously, if you go from different city to different city, the accent does change a little bit. We say things always really different. So if you wanted to say like I didn't do something, you'd be like I didn't do it, or I wouldn't do it, or like stuff like that. We have ways of saying things. And me being Nigerian and also being raised in London for a little bit as well, it does mean that my accent does switch a little bit, and I've managed to obviously pick things that I like from like the way that the Londoners speak, and then the way that the Scottish people speak, and then obviously being Nigerian, I've implemented all these three things into my life, mashed it all together, and then made my own way of speaking. So for majority of Black Scottish people, that's the way they're speaking too. If they were born and raised in different places, they're implementing all them things and then combining it all to just make their own wee sort of way of speaking. But there are specific words that just get said all the way through. There's just specific ways of saying certain things, really. But yeah, if you have any more questions, definitely let us know. It's so intriguing, honestly. Like, I'm so surprised that this has happened.
This Black Scottish thing just shows you how isolated the media in America is. Americans surprised. Black Scottish people not surprised. So it just shows you, they're like, why are you guys, what? I always bring it up. There was a class at FIT and it was like a global pop culture, something like that. But it was about like global media and like South Korea, whatever. But they always talked about how sometimes the media just disseminates things here. They don't show global affairs. You have to go seek it. And ever since then, I started seeking out because I realized how isolated our media is. That is genuinely why, like, Americans are, like, surprised. They're just not, America just didn't raise us the correct way. Even though I think other countries deal with this, I think America has, like, the worst of it. You really have to culture yourself. I think this is a perfect example of you have to kind of go, like, but also, you know what makes me think, like, how is this also surprising when it's, like, Black people in the UK have a British accent, so why wouldn't there be Black people with other accents in other places? I don't know why that's surprising. I mean, seeing it in this mass, and like it's very attractive to hear. It's a great reason for anybody to enrich themselves now, you know? There's a lot out here outside of.
So American Black folks are discovering that there are Black people that live in Scotland and all excited about it. Is really goes to show how limited of a worldview you have, and you need to travel outside the US more often. You really need to travel outside. And the fact that y'all are so surprised, like, do y'all not watch House of the Dragons? Because the actor who plays Corlys Valerian's son with the locks, I want to say he's from either Scotland, Wales, or Ireland, but he's from one of them three countries because the accent is And look, Ireland and Scotland, I'm gonna tell you right now, your accent is sexy as fuck. Oh my god. First time I heard it in person, I was in Iraq, and we had contractors out there, and I was like, ooh, can you just read the label off the cereal box? Because your accent is gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful accent. Can't understand a damn thing you're saying, but it's beautiful.
Black Americans discovering that there are Black people in Scotland it's incredible. It's such a beautiful every Black Scotsman, just the notion that every Black Scottish person who has a TikTok account woke up to 50 1,000 notifications this morning because Americans discovered there are black people with Scottish accents and we are just tickled. Like every other video is a black person with a Scottish accent going, mate, like, yeah, we're in here, we're out here, we exist. And they're thrilled too. I saw a comment that said, we're just looking for a quick escape plan and we didn't know that Scotland was on the list of options. And I feel that. And we see black people with British accents, we don't bat an eyelash. Irish, cool. There's just something about a black person with a Scottish accent, I don't know what to tell you. It's delightful.
Yeah, what is it with all these Americans just finding out about black Scottish content creators? This is genuine real. Like, I feel so special right now. I'm looking through some of my comments and some of them are typing, but y'all exist. And I'm just like, aye, we do. There's black cunts in Scotland, mate, just normal cunts like me and you. Like, I'm flicking through some of my comments and some of them are still typing, like, y'all are rare gemstones. And it's, like, it's weird because like when I'm reading the comments, I can actually hear myself in an American accent. It's fucking weird. But aye, there is black cunts in Scotland and we do exist, so okay.
Black American and Black Scottish crossover is really fascinating for a few reasons. One, we obviously, Black Americans, myself included, we're well aware that black people likely lived in Scotland. However, I think that it was really cool, one, for us to see you guys on our For You pages for the first time, because myself, I personally have never seen that. And then another thing is, it's really cool to see someone who quite literally looks just like you, right? The way you guys style your hair, the way you dress. It is really nice to see blackness in a different layer and in a different font in a completely different part of the world. A part of the world that, for the most part, majority white. So it is nice to be able to see how you live there. Some of the stories that have really resonated with me that have like come up on my For You page with black people that live in Scotland is like the racist moments, how hard it was for them like growing up, and also find the stories of like food really interesting because at least from the information that I've learned so far, it seems like a lot of the black people are from Nigeria, they're from the Caribbean, just from like different places, and they have, of course, they have settled in Scotland as well as their family years ago. So I find it interesting that a lot of the food that they eat, some of them say we just eat our traditional Caribbean and African food. Lastly, another thing that I'm noticing is that it is not only just us, like black Americans, that are learning more about black Scottish people. Black Scottish people are also finding other black Scottish people to like connect with online, which I think is really cool.
Baby, listen, I don't know about y'all, but I done found my way to Black Scottish TikTok and I am never leaving. Like, I don't know what I was expecting when I saw that man on my timeline and he started talking in that Scottish accent, baby. what black women, when are we taking our trip? Because I need more. I like it over there.
The fact that black Americans, including myself, have just discovered that black Scottish people actually exist is the number one reason why I do not want to be on TikTok if it is not going to be global. Because the fact that people are literally saying that there is a chance that TikTok will create like its own like US based TikTok, I don't want it. This is one of those moments where it just feels like really cool to be able to discover like a part of the world that you knew existed, but like your brain just couldn't comprehend that it actually did exist, if that makes sense. It's one of the things that I think that actually still makes this app super special to this day. And lastly, while I'm here, I think that this is actually a really good opportunity for black Scottish folks. Please throw a party. I don't know if it needs to be summer of 2026. If you guys were to host an event and market it while we're currently like on your accounts and on your pages, we're ready to book the flight. Personally, I travel quite often. I've never been to Scotland. It's on my list. But at this point, like, we're calling y'all cousin. Y'all are welcoming to us. Like, well, let's go. We're ready. Like, do y'all want to do a Scottish exchange program? You come to my crib, I come to your crib for a week. Like, let's do it. I'm down. I'm not going to hold you.
Yeah, Pablo, they think there's no black people in Scotland. Look, I'm black and I'm Scottish, Pablo. Look at the camera. Look at the camera, Pablo. I mean, people in US don't think that.
Okay, I feel like by now we've all seen this man, right? Like, this man has introduced us to Black Scottish TikTok. And because I got caught up on Black Scottish TikTok, I got introduced to Black Asian TikTok. Like many of you, I did not know this was an option. I was unaware. That was my small-mindedness. I understand that now. But now that I am aware of the crossover events, here is a list of other crossovers I would like to see. Also, this is not me fetishizing anybody. Like, I'm attracted to all of these demographics individually, but now that I know there are Venn diagrams, I'm very interested. So if you fall into any category on this list, or if you know people who do, and you know that TikTok, please let me know. Yes, I am married. Yes, he does travel. Let's get into the list. Number 1, Black Germans. If you are Black and German, I'm very interested to see what that looks like. I'm very interested. Next on the list would be a Desi Australian. I feel like I would give you the last 4 digits of my social security. I'm very, like, fine, let me see that TikTok. Next on the list is a Japanese Italian. Show me to me, Rachel. Now, if you have any of these and you have long hair, I may die. Finally, if you are Black or a person of color and you are from South Africa, please stay away. I learned from my mistakes. You're poisonous. Again, this is all meant to be like good fun, but I do want to see it. Show me.
Well, a lot of us have just found Black Scottish TikTok, and it's been wild. First of all, hello, Scottish Sterling K. Brown. I mean, come on, that's like basically the same person. Oh my God. But also like the accents. And there's so many people who are like, oh my God, I didn't know that there were Black people in Scotland. There are Black people everywhere, honestly. There are Black people everywhere. But listen to this.
Scottish school holidays are a bit of a washout. Right, it's been all right this year, but it's been a bit of a washout. And then we get to the week the kids go back. Welcome to Black Scottish TikTok. I'm a slow down
Thank you.
so that y'all can understand me. My new transatlantic fellows are having a hard time
Well, hello.
following along. At least that's what they're saying in the comments. So let me answer some frequently asked questions. Number one, yes, I am black.
Oh.
Yes, I am Scottish.
Ooh.
I am not Sassenach. I am not Irish. I am not Welsh. 43 years born and raised in Scotland.
Tell us, Daddy.
100% Scotch beef free.
I mean, I guess that this is the sign that we need to move to Scotland. That's the sign that I'm taking. Okay, girlies? I guess this is a sign that you need to move to Scotland to find your Black Scottish husband. Because, I mean, yeah, this is some Scottish beef right here, okay? Oh.
Safe to assume that you've seen this gentleman over the last couple of days.
The entertainment on that last post in the last 24 hours has been crazy. But welcome to Black Scottish TikTok.
Yeah, that's Starboy Fitness. Good looking dude. And because of his video, I've seen videos like this.
They come in black? You know what? This is on me. This is my ignorance. I will admit, I should have known.
And then Aunt Karen posted this.
It's like the best part of us Black Americans discovering Black Scottish people that is most amazing to me is that we can finally put on front and center that our education system sucks. Because baby, we did not know about y'all. Let me tell you something. I am learning so much right now.
Now, I mean, absolutely no hate or ill will towards any of the creators whose content I borrowed for this little piece, but I want to address what Aunt Karen said. I do find it a little fascinating that the needle of blame in the United States is almost always directed squarely at the education system. I don't think that the education system is to blame in this case. And the reason why I say that is because it is very difficult to cram the sum total of human history into just 12 years of education. And there are a lot of people that don't go to school beyond those 12 years. And there's a lot of people that don't even make it through the 12 years to begin with. Could American history classes in public schools be, a bit more broad and encompass more all-encompassing? Absolutely. But there's only so much that you can cram into, class time. I personally think that this is more of a lack of exposure than anything else. But it is also a case of us not necessarily being good at playing a game of connect the dots. Anyone who has been a fan of Harry Potter knows that there is at least 2 young black men in Gryffindor house that are English. And then Cho in Ravenclaw is, obviously of Asian descent, but she has a Scottish accent. And if you're a Doctor Who fan, you know who the current Doctor is. He's Scottish and also Rwandan. But my biggest point is not so much that we didn't know. It's what do we do now that we do collectively know? At least those of us who are here on TikTok. My advice is to, if you have a passport, make sure it's valid and go travel. If you don't have a passport, get your ass to the post office or go online, get the application, fill it out, send it in, pay the fee, and then when you get your passport, go somewhere. Aunt Karen said that she wants to go to Glasgow, and I think that's wonderful. I just got back from spending 2 weeks in just all over Scotland, from Edinburgh to Oban, to the Isle of Skye, over the Applecross Road, I mean, all over the Highlands, where I saw all the coups and everything. And yeah, there were a shitload of black people in both Edinburgh and in Glasgow. The thing is, we all know now. It's okay that we didn't know before. It's not the end of the world that we didn't know, but we do know. The question is, what are we going to do with the knowledge that we now have? And I say, we learn even more. Get your ass up and go. If you have the means, do it. If you don't, send a DM to some of these creators and ask them what their lives are like, and do it from a position of good faith. You might be surprised at what you learn.
Guys, honestly, I love you Americans so much. Like, I'm so happy that you're intrigued to know what it's like to live in Scotland and stuff, and you've found my TikTok and you've found other people's TikToks. So I've seen all your questions and you guys have so much, like, you are so intrigued to find out so much, so I'll try to answer as much as I can. Like, probably not in this video, probably in another video or something. But like, let me just like kind of start off by explaining how I'm actually even here. So like, I was born in 2003, so I'm 22 now. A lot of families were moving like to different, like dispersed in their countries like in those years, but I can't remember, like I literally can't mind what was happening during that time. Like I literally can't remember why like so many like families were moving and stuff like that. But like I ended up here. But like the thing is, my family were moving about quite a lot around the UK. So like Scotland wasn't like...
Good morning. Hey, hi, hello. Woke up to My whole For You page full of our Scottish cousins. We got cousins in Scotland. Y'all, we got Scottish cousins. Accent, fuck. Is y'all For You page also filled with y'all black Scottish cousins? Cause I'm still, I went down the loophole, the rabbit hole yesterday, and it's throwing me off. I'm like, damn. I said, let me log on to TikTok to see what's jumping. As you can hear from my voice, the birthday festivities, they commenced, and a time was had. I had a time. A time was had. Only to find that we got black Scottish cousins with a heavy accent. I thought the last Scottish king was a myth, a monolith. But that's a real thing. Hey, cousins. Hey, cousins. Also, to the black Scottish cousins that also experienced, being black in suburbia, we're sorry. We didn't even know y'all was over there. We didn't know. We are so sorry, but we will come to visit very soon. Oh, y'all, we got a new travel destination.
I'm sorry, but my baby's gonna have a Scottish accent. The way black Scottish TikTok is outside, I want my baby to have a Scottish accent. Like, I can't even try to imitate it. It sounds so gorgeous. Mind you, the Scottish people in general went through so much hell. Try to massacre the Scottish. Okay? Scotland. But yeah. Okay, Scottish black TikTok. Period.
My TikTok is full of black Scottish people. And I'm not saying I didn't know y'all didn't exist. I just didn't know that y'all existed. What y'all doing over there? I guess it's like the new way of having pen pal. What y'all eat? What y'all eat over there? What's going on? What y'all doing?
I just got put on to the Scottish dude, the Scottish guy that just came out here, everybody going crazy about his accent. I'm not gonna lie, man. I clicked on the profile and instantly followed because, I finally understand, like, when people was talking about they can't really understand, man. But he like 100 times worse than me. He sounded like one of the Sims, like when you trying to practice speech and you in a conversation, but it's raw though. Like, I love the accent, man. I was like, man, I kind of want to go over there and learn a little something. I want to adopt that shit. I really like that accent, man. I might, hey, but of course I'm not gonna do something like that. But man, that's dope, dude. Finding some real deal fame. The ladies love him. And homeboy got right there in his bio. Yes, I'm taken. I love that. Black men do not cheat, even if they Scottish. We gonna stick to that. There ain't no questions about it. So, hey man, good stuff to my boy. I hope he do some big things. They talking about audiobooks and everything for him. Give me some audiobooks. I read whatever too, man. I need some me to bring some life to something. A little bit of a country bump. I got you. Don't trip. Chocolate chip. Give it to me too. Put me on, Scottish man.
My friend was saying that Americans have found Scottish black people, and then I look at my comments and they're literally flooding my comments about talking about we found you. Girl, I've been here. We've been here. Oh, for real, but we've actually been here for years. Just no one recognizes us or our talents. Nothing.
Yes, I am black. Yes, I am Scottish. I'm black and I'm Scottish and I'm fucking proud, mate. You know what? I want to tag a few cunts, mate. Best Chris, David, my wee bro, and Manny Daphne, mate. Respond tonight.
I can't believe this, man. I'm making a video trying to prove that I'm black and Scottish. Anyway, big up Blast Entertainer, my best mate, Bloods. You get me? But anyway, fucking aye, I'm black and Scottish. Let me show you my dog, right, to prove to you. Fucking Jeff. Get here. Anyway, look at me. Look what I'm wearing, man. Come on, you can tell. I'm fucking Scottish. Look at my dog. But anyway, it's Saturday night. I'm fucking about to hit the fucking strip. Stacey, get my bucket ready. Let's go.
To my black Scottish family, how you doing, cousins? We are definitely enjoying you. Very much so. We are definitely, you're refreshing. Yes, you're a cool drink of water. Yes. On a hot summer day. Yes. We're enjoying you. But I do need to clear one thing up. Just one little thing. AAVE is something else. Okay? My language, yeah, it's something else. So when we say, ain't no black folks over there, or when you may hear us say, there are no black people over there, it's not literal. It's not literal. It's just like hearing some of us say, we might say, I ain't got no money. We don't have no money. That does not mean that we don't have money, literally. Our language, some people take literal, okay? Some things we're saying in a joking manner, and I know, or if you can't see our faces when we write in the comments or anything like that, then you wouldn't know how to actually take it. But yeah, everything isn't literal. Like, I didn't know there was black folks over there. That does not mean I really didn't know there was black folks over there. That means that there's not a huge, strong representation of black people in that area. So that's all that means. It doesn't mean that there are none there. For instance, I live in a predominantly black county in my state in the United States of America. Okay. But within my state, there are cities, right, that I can say, hey, there's no black people over there. There are black people over there. But what I say it translates as there's a little bit of black people over there. And I can say it the same way I can say, I didn't know there were black people over there. See, my facial expression, it translates to something different. So when you're reading comments, try and, I don't know, I guess it's going to take a minute for you to understand if we are literal or not. And hopefully you'll get it.
I'ma just come out and say it. I ain't know we had black Scottish cousins. I didn't. I really didn't. Welcome to the family reunion. It's gonna be great seeing y'all during the holidays. I will say this though, seeing black people like with darker skin, with that accent, has been fucking me up. It has. Cause the accents they doing is the shit that like you used to do when you was playing around. And the accent I'm thinking about ain't even Scottish, I don't think, but you know, I'm quick to pick up the phone and be like, hello, governor, would you like a little bit of tea? But to know I got relatives across the world that actually talk like that, kind of lit. Now, if anybody has serious questions that they want to ask the black Scottish folks, go before me, because the questions I have, y'all might not consider important, but to me, they're kind of important. Like, do y'all have BlkPp's? When the DJ play Candy Out There by Cameo, do y'all all form an electric slide like a family too? Are y'all allowed to eat on the good plates?
Now, some things in life just ain't fair because I'm sitting here randomly watching Highlander, and then next thing I know, a Scottish brother just popped up on my screen. Now, where the hell he came from, I don't know. And now my soul is conflicted because I'm trying to figure out, do I want to fly my ass to Edinburgh or am I going to wait on these homeboys from outer space? Either way, the options are optioning right now. Lord have mercy.
If you're black and Scottish right now, this is your time for you on TikTok. Because black Americans are giving you views and follows. Just get on TikTok and just start speaking. It don't matter what you say. The black Scottish people might solve the diaspora wars because that's how popular they are with black Americans. The most I think we were ever taught about Scotland comes from the movie Braveheart. Mel Gibson. And you know, he's not that popular with us anymore. And now, I even want to go to Scotland, Glasgow, because of black Scots. And I think that's beautiful. I have found me a barbershop there. I have found me a Nigerian restaurant. I've even jumped in someone's comments to defend them against racism. So, when's the best time for me to come to Scotland? All right, I'm excited. I'm coming to Scotland.
My sisters, don't let the accent lure you that quick. Yeah. I know. But really, anyway, I'm not judging. Okay, don't be sitting out there and think I'm judging. I'm not. I was just saying, okay? Yeah. It looks like everything is going well so far. It's just, a bit of exchange here and there, and so far the connection is really being established. Am I shocked? Am I surprised that they exist? No, because Scotland is part of, Britain, the Great Britain, right? And so I do expect our people to exist there, just like I expect, Black Brits to be there. And I love their accents too, so very, very much, yeah. But again, it's part of the exposure because they were not really so that much out there. The thing is, depending on which country you are in, sometimes the algorithms are filtered to push, stuff that are in your area or the people that you interact with so much. The people that you interact with so much are the people that the algorithm normally sends you. But these people have been there in existence. And definitely, this is not from me. This is from them. They are saying they are first gen, second gen, third gen, Africans and Caribbeans. Yeah, so they have those roots from there. So yeah, and quite a lot of people are trying to use this as a way of introducing diasporas and be like, oh, don't try to force them to call themselves Africans. They look like us. Well, how do Africans look different from you? We look all the same. Probably I have a different facial because I am not mixed with anything. And we know that majority of our people have a bit of mixture from Europe. So their features, some of them have advanced with time. Same thing with some of the people, the black breeds and some of the black Scots, black Irish people. They are those that are still, have kept it that way. I don't really want to talk about this, right? But why am I even trying to explain this? Let's not spoil this love affair. Yeah, let's not spoil it. Let us leave it flourish and see if it works out, it will work out. And if it doesn't work out, it is okay. And I don't see any possibility of this love affair not being able to work out because Black Americans are loving, especially when they are, know you are not against them. If you don't bash them, if you don't bash them, if you don't disrespect them, for the most part, they're okay with you. Yeah, I must say that, they are like literally excited. And same thing with black Scots. And the thing is, black Scots already knew that Black Americans exist, but again, the algorithm normally sends what you interact with that much. And to be honest, I interact with so much of American content, so I get so much on my algorithm concerning America. It doesn't mean that I don't get stuff over here from my own location, like where I live. I definitely get, like, the algorithm sends me everything because I'm interested in everything, right? But then I think for the Black people in America, the brothers and sisters in here have already made it clear that your algorithms are very selective of what it sends you, okay? And the fact that this is interesting and shocking, it's like a new discovery of new humans. Yeah, I think that even proves it the more. But not just the fact that it proves it the more. I think that normally, sometimes they send interactions that are toxic. To trigger and bait you so that you have something to say. So that is how the world gets to know you in the light when you come to defend yourself out, not just you, even Africans. The negativity against each other trends the more. Okay, so that's why you know about the black Brits, because they are counteractive. You find them saying this, and then Black Americans also respond and say this and that, things like that. And for people that are just busy living their lives and they are not really that much into the toxic culture of diaspora wars, those ones, they normally don't really push them. I don't know what happened for this young man to, blow up. But I must say, his accent is really like so good. And yeah, but I think our people, the diversity is there. It's so beautifully embedded in us. Whichever way we talk, it is amazing. I love how Black Americans talk. I love how Black Brits talk. I love Like I do love a lot of accents, but this love affair is just beginning, and I think we should let it flourish. I don't know what it has taught you. The question and answer our sister has answered from Scotland. She's given you a bit of how things are like, where she is from. And I think, I couldn't help but just laugh because everything, the fact that this is like a new discovery and it is making people literally almost like melt in their, like I'm like, wow, you guys, like these people exist everywhere, right? And I know that a lot of other people are having feelings about it because they're like, how comes you're not reactive to us like that? We have our own issues that are between us. We have issues. The way we were introduced to each other was not the same way the Black Brits, the Black Scots have been introduced to the Black Americans. For us, we were introduced in the eyes of Black Americans, especially we Africans, as poor. Who wants to be associated with poverty? Yeah, who wants to be associated with, just that condition of dirtiness? Nobody wants to be associated with that, so they really wouldn't be that much interested in interacting with you, because I mean if I was to be honest, we would be considered the low class, and nobody wants that until when Black people also start to realize, oh, come on now, Africa is not all of what they are showing us on the TV. That is where you see now the love is flowing in. Love is conditional. Those are you think love is conditional. At least me, I understand it. Okay? For the Black Scottish people, there's no impoverishment there. Everything is, they look happy. They also look like they could pass for Black Americans, so a lot of them, that's why they were thinking they are indigenous, but they are not indigenous. But still, let's not spoil the fun. Yeah, so I love all of you from wherever you my people are watching this from, and let me know what you think about the Black Scots. Have you been in Scotland? Are you planning, now that you have seen, are you having plans that you probably can go and find your Mr. accent? Hello, I don't even know how to imitate them, and I'm a very good imitator, but that accent is it's very good, okay? And I cannot even try. All right, let me know. For the sisters, for the brothers, I haven't seen brothers melting that much. I think it's the Black women that so much, like, mind you, the man they are crushing on is married. Okay, that's it for today. I'll see you in another amazing video. Put those thoughts in the comment section for me. For today, that's it. I do love all of you, and I'll see you in another beautiful video. Stay safe out there, stay blessed, may God watch over you, and yeah, bye.